Welcome to the channel, where we analyze the stock market through dynamic charts to make the information clearer and more accessible. Today, we will explore a crucial topic for any investor who closely follows the market: the evolution of Apple's revenue and the role the iPhone plays in its business model. From the image on the screen, we have created a dynamic chart that will help us easily visualize how Apple's revenues have changed over the past years. We will see how the growth of services has gained prominence, while the iPhone, which was once the engine of the company, shows signs of stagnation. To understand the present, let's first review the past. The iPhone was introduced in 2007 and quickly revolutionized the smartphone industry. For more than a decade, the iPhone was Apple's main revenue generator, driving the company to record valuation levels on the stock market. Between 2010 and 2020, iPhone sales revenues grew exponentially, becoming the pillar of the company and representing more than 60% of total revenues in some years. During this period, every new model launch translated into a sales spike and a growth in stock value. The success of the iPhone also allowed Apple to expand its ecosystem, generating new revenue sources through the App Store, accessories, and subscription services. This created a loyal customer base that continues within the Apple ecosystem, buying new products and using its services on a recurring basis. Additionally, Apple's ability to establish an efficient and optimized supply chain has been key to its success. From its beginnings, the company has worked with manufacturers like Foxconn and TSMC to ensure a stable supply of components, allowing it to launch new iPhone models regularly and without significant delays. Apple has also maintained a differentiation strategy with its iOS operating system, ensuring smooth integration between hardware and software. This combination has generated a unique user experience and facilitated customer retention within its ecosystem. Another important aspect has been Apple's ability to innovate in design and material technology. The introduction of more durable materials, better screens, and longer-lasting batteries has been key to maintaining consumer loyalty. Apple has identified new growth opportunities outside the mass consumer market, focusing on the adoption of its products in the business sector. With the growing digitization of businesses, devices like the iPhone, iPad, and MacBook have started to gain relevance in corporate environments. Apple's integration with enterprise solutions like Apple Business Manager and Apple Care for businesses has allowed companies from various sectors to adopt its devices more easily. This strategy has been key to expanding Apple's presence in the corporate world and diversifying its revenue streams. Another important point is the focus on cybersecurity and privacy, which has been a key differentiator for Apple in the business market. By implementing advanced data protection and encryption measures, the company has gained the trust of businesses looking to protect their information in a digital world increasingly exposed to cyber threats. One of the biggest challenges for the iPhone in recent years has been the growing competition in the smartphone market. Brands like Samsung, Google, Xiaomi, and OnePlus have gained ground by offering high-end devices at competitive prices. Samsung, for example, has been a direct competitor to the iPhone with its Galaxy S and Galaxy Z Fold lines. The South Korean company has heavily invested in innovation in foldable screens and advanced cameras, attracting consumers looking for features the iPhone has yet to implement. Google, on the other hand, has leveraged its experience in software and machine learning to develop its Pixel phone line. With a focus on computational photography and deeper integration with its service ecosystem, Google has captured the attention of users who value artificial intelligence and customization of the Android operating system. Xiaomi and OnePlus have revolutionized the market by offering phones with powerful hardware at more affordable prices. These Chinese manufacturers have grown significantly in emerging markets and have managed to compete with the iPhone in terms of performance and design without the high costs associated with Apple devices. Another key factor in the competition has been the diversification of the Android operating system, which allows manufacturers to customize their devices and offer features Apple has yet to incorporate. This has allowed the Android ecosystem to grow in variety and offer more options to consumers in terms of personalization and functionality. Huawei has also been a relevant competitor, especially in Asian markets. Despite the sanctions and trade restrictions imposed by the US, the company has developed its own software ecosystem with Harmony OS and continues to compete in the premium segment with innovations in photography and 5G connectivity. Another important point in the competition has been the adoption of new technologies by Android manufacturers. While Apple has been more conservative in introducing certain features like high refresh rate screens and ultra-fast charging, other brands have innovated in these areas to attract more demanding consumers. Competition is not only limited to hardware innovation but also pricing strategies. Many brands have opted to offer devices with premium features at a lower price, which has forced Apple to release more affordable models like the iPhone SE to avoid losing market share in certain segments. One of the key challenges for Apple is maintaining its growth rate in an increasingly competitive global market. While mature markets like the United States and Europe remain important, emerging markets are seeing faster growth, but Apple still faces several obstacles. In regions like India and Africa, the iPhone has struggled to gain ground due to its high price and the preference for more affordable Android devices. However, Apple has started adjusting its strategy, not only offering the SE model at lower prices but also increasing its efforts in local manufacturing through partnerships with companies like Foxconn in India. This strategic shift has also involved adjustments in how Apple interacts with markets. The company has started offering its services in a more accessible way, such as Apple Music and iCloud, in an attempt to attract more users in these regions. Apple is increasingly aware of the importance of digital adoption in markets like India, where access to technology is still expanding. The dynamic graph we have analyzed today tells a clear story. The iPhone no longer drives Apple's growth as before, and the company is betting more and more on services to sustain its expansion. Apple's future will depend on its ability to continue innovating and expanding its ecosystem of products and services. With a loyal customer base and a diversified strategy, the company has the necessary elements to remain one of the most influential in the technology industry. Do you think Apple will manage to maintain its market leadership with this strategy? Leave us your opinion in the comments. If you're interested in more analyses like this, I invite you to watch our latest video, where we explain how Meta is increasing its revenues through artificial intelligence. See you in the next analysis.